Someone bumps into you in a hallway. Before they even finish turning around, you've already said it. Sorry. You didn't do anything wrong. You know you didn't, and yet the word left your mouth before your brain even caught up. Maybe it happens when a friend cancels last minute and somehow you're the one apologizing for being disappointed. Or when your boss raises their voice about something that isn't even your task, and you still hear yourself saying, "I am sorry, I'll fix it." If this sounds familiar, stay with me, because this isn't a personality trait. It is not just being polite, it is something your mind learned to do a long time ago to keep you safe. Let us talk about why. Picture a child in a house where the mood could shift without warning. Maybe a parent's tone could change in an instant. Maybe love felt conditional, there when you were quiet, easy, agreeable, and gone the moment you weren't. In a house like that, a child learns something crucial, fast. Conflict is dangerous. Not because anyone said it out loud, but because they felt it, over and over, in their body. Tension in the air before someone was defeated by their footsteps. Tears when a raised voice was actually about their own hunger, own stress. And the child, small and dependent, does what every small dependent creature does, adapts to survive. They learn that if they get ahead of the anger, apologize before it fully lands, the storm passes faster. They learn that being the one who says sorry means being the one who is in control, even if just a little. It is not weakness, it is strategy, a brilliant, exhausting strategy built by a nervous system trying to stay safe in an unpredictable world. Here is the part that matters, that strategy doesn't stay in childhood. It moves in with you. It sits in the passenger seat of every relationship you have as an adult, and it doesn't know the danger is gone. It just knows the pattern. Tension rising equals apologize, now. So you grow up and become the friend who says sorry for having plans, the partner who apologizes for needing space, the employee who says sorry for asking a clarifying question, as if curiosity itself were an inconvenience. Psychologists call this a fawn response, one of the lesser-known survival responses alongside fight, flight, and freeze. Fawning means appeasing. It means making yourself smaller, more agreeable, less threatening, so the people around you stay calm, and so you stay safe. The tricky part is that fawning doesn't look like fear from the outside. It looks like kindness. It looks like emotional maturity, even. People might call you easygoing, low maintenance, thoughtful, and you might believe them, because you've never had a version of yourself that didn't operate this way. But underneath the sorry, something else is usually happening. A quiet, constant scan of the room. Is this person annoyed? Did I say the wrong thing? Should I soften that? It is exhausting in a way that is hard to explain to people who don't do it, because on the surface, everything looks fine. You're just being nice, except niceness that comes from fear isn't really a choice. It is a reflex. Let me give you a picture of how this plays out. A woman, let us call her Mara, spends her 20s being everyone's easiest friend. She never causes drama. She is the first to apologize after any disagreement, even once she didn't start. Her friends love her for it. Her therapist, years later, asks her a simple question: when is the last time you told someone they hurt you, without apologizing for saying it? Mara can't answer. That is the twist most people don't expect. This isn't really about manners. It is about safety. Every one of those small, reflexive apologies is a tiny transaction. I will shrink myself so you don't get upset with me. And the cost of that transaction, paid quietly over years, is your own voice. The good news, and there is good news, is that a learned response can be unlearned. Not by force, and not overnight, but by practice. It starts small. Noticing the urge to apologize before you speak, and pausing, just for a second, asking yourself, did I actually do something here? Or am I just afraid of how someone will react? Sometimes the answer is yes, you did something, and an apology is right. But sometimes the answer is no, and in that gap, in that pause, is where the old pattern starts to loosen its grip. Because here is the truth, you were never actually the problem in that house growing up. You were a child doing the smartest thing available to you with the information you had. That strategy kept you safe then. You don't need it to keep you safe now. You're allowed to take up space without apologizing for it.